and welcome to Quick Let's Draw. Today we're drawing Spyro the Dragon, the main character of the 1998 PlayStation game being re-released this year. It's also the 1-year anniversary for my first live stream today, so let's draw. Oh, darn it, the artist is asleep. Okay, let me just... There we go. Okay, rise and shine, you need to draw. Come on now, up to it. Okay, let's begin. Okay, well, a circle, yes, because drawing a face, that's right. Let's plan out that, face. Here are the horns in a kind of stick figure way, so I can easily correct them later. Add the little spikes, get his eyes in place, that brow. Okay, googly eyes, check. Now we go on to the stick figure wings, so I can plan more. Get his little back, get his little dragon chest in place.
Okay, time to clear those eyes. Bueller.
Now, Spyro, I'm going to erase that so I can put in the right mouth. The perfect mouth. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, so now we have the perfect mouth down, and I'm going to add his cute little square dragon nose. It's square because it's from the PlayStation era of polygons. Now we got that striking a pose. Underside of his foot, I'll probably shade so I can keep track of it. And then we raise his other arm. I imagine he's jumping. Maybe on a skateboard doing a sick ollie? Possibly. And now when I add the chest, we then move back to his back leg, which I think is going to look like a cardboard cutout. I mean, if I make the simple shapes, it's going to make it easier to figure this out. And speaking of, I'm going to get rid of this tail so that I can get to the other leg, which we can put at just the right angle, different from the others. And now we gotta fit your wings in the right pose. I'll probably do a triangle shape. Fit your wings in the triangles. Come on, we gotta do this. And now as I get this tail down, a little cone at the end, and hope you don't mind, Spyro. I'm gonna erase your butt a little bit. Sorry about that, personal space. Okay, so now we got that. Let's put the spikes. There we go. He's starting to look like a dragon. Oh, I almost forgot the flames. I mean, he is a dragon, so I gotta add the fire. And okay, with all these sketch marks, let's turn down the opacity a bit. And I'll press fast forward, because we are going to redraw the entire picture. But honestly, this is kind of like easy mode. It's the easy button for art. Because after you went through all the trouble to do all those sketchy marks and get the pose right, now you just redraw your own lines. So it's like tracing your own art. Well, your art, not someone else's. And this makes everything a lot easier. Fast forwarding it because it's a lot of the same thing you've seen, but now it makes everything clean and pristine. Perfect dragon. And this is leading up to my favorite part of the entire picture. Color. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I freaking love coloring characters because it makes them come to life. And fun trivia about Spyro being purple, he was going to be a green dragon, but he wouldn't show up against the green grass, so they had to find an alternative.
Okay, I need to do some surgery here. Moving this leg over, making it thicker, much thicker. There we go. Hope you don't mind, Spyro, a little surgery right there.
Alrighty, and now we move on to his eyes, which I decided to make red, which is a really bold look for you, Spyro. Very striking. We add the red into his mouth, and now we get to his horns. They're a nice yellow, which, by the way, is the opposite of purple. So this means it'll stand out really well against all of his scales. And he's got a lot of mustard yellow, so I'll need some coupons to keep up. And after we finish the wings, go ahead and add some carrot orange, some bugle yellow. I'm really hungry. And now we can get on to the fire. Give it a nice intense blur so it glows. And add a bunch of lighting effects because he's in an action pose. We need this to be intense. So add a bunch of lighting to give that action feel. And ta-da! We have finished Spyro the Dragon. If there's a character that you want to see, let me know in the comments below. This has been the first episode of Quick Let's Draw, and thanks for watching. My name's PenMark. See you next time.